Hello guys. Welcome to the Work It Up Graduates. My name is Tabo. In this channel, we'll talk about ways to make money full time or part time. So, in today's video, I'll be talking about forex fundamentals and how important are they, all right, and how to actually trade them and be able to be profitable when it comes to this. Okay, this is a topic that people obviously don't really talk about a lot, but yeah, it's one of the most important things if you want to be a full-time trader and more. So in this video, I'll just be talking about fundamentals and how to understand them, and also what they're all about, and do you even need them, and also a few strategies that you can be able to use, like to be able to use while you using fundamentals for the short term. And at the end, I'll do this week's analysis. So meet me after the intro. Let's go. So yeah, guys. So fundamentals are basically one of the main things you need as a successful trader, right? Although there's always a debate that you don't need to know fundamentals. Say the technical analysis people, and also the fundamental people say you don't need technical analysis. So you actually need both, a bit of both. You can obviously be successful in one, but it increases your chance more of. So what are fundamentals? So what do you need it? So fundamentals, you need it to basically understand where the overall direction of the market is going. So why do we need technical analysis? We only need technical analysis, for understanding where to enter the market. So we know the direction now. We use technical analysis to enter. That's the main thing. You need technical analysis. So, but fundamentals, there are many factors that are involved. In fact, it'll take you very long to understand how fundamentals work. But yeah, it's basically driven by the economy of a certain country, which obviously is influencing that currency. So if the USD is looking good, then America is looking good, the economy and everything. So you know that USD is going up long term, and as compared to the JPY, maybe there's like something happening in the Japanese country. So obviously that will be lower, then the Japanese will be lower. So you know we're going up. USD JPY is going up for the long term. You just look at buys. So that's the main things. And I want to highlight something that the hedge fund managers, they focus mainly on fundamentals, and because they know obviously where the market is going. So for them, they know that makes them a lot of money. So fundamentals, a good thing about it, you can make huge amount of money in a very short space of time if you actually know what is happening. So that's the thing about fundamentals. Although they take long to understand, because you need to understand different things like the trade balance, the rates of a different country, um, like the interest rates and whatnot, and also there's many other factors that go into play. Okay, so the other thing, you can also scalp fundamentals using like a few strategies. um, I'll just show you one which you can be able to use for scalping quick. um, that can make you a huge amount of money in a short period of time. Okay, so you can use that if you want to. And then after that, we'll look at what the markets are doing for this week. What we can look out for. As I said, I'm not really trading as much this currently, because it's obviously December, market's about to close. So I tend to focus on other parts of the business of my business. So yeah, join me on my laptop and I'll show you everything, the short fundamental strategy you can use if you maybe doing scalping for fundamental, and then we'll go over the market analysis for this week. So what you want to do when the news is about to come out, 2 to 3 minutes or 4 minutes,
before the news come out, you put your buy stop 15 pips above or 20, depending on your on you. So 15 or 20. So remember, this is a scalping fundamental. Okay, about 15. Okay. So when the market, the news are released, it can either go one way down or up. So whichever way it goes, you're ready. So this will be, if it triggers and goes down, it's gonna sell and you make profit. If it goes up like quickly, then you make profit. Okay, so when you enter here, your stop loss will be here, 15. And then same thing, if you sell if you sell here, your stop loss will be here. Okay. So this is the same thing. So here, when your TP will be 15 to 20 above, as well as here, if it triggers here, your TP will be 15 to 20 pips above. So your risk is still intact. Okay. As you can see, this one would have gone straight up as soon as the news were released. So you wouldn't have a loss. It would have been a quick, easy pips of, let's see, yeah, 25, easy. Okay, and you get out. With fundamentals like news, just get out quickly. Yeah, like make your money and go. Right? It doesn't matter if it goes, because remember we're scalping it. Okay, so that's a good thing with the news. You can make good, quick money when it comes to this. So this is a very simple strategy, fundamental strategy scalping that you can use. Use it at any pace. So anytime you just put buy stop here above the market and sell stop below the market just before 3 to 4 minutes before the news, and then it triggers either the top or bottom. So if it didn't trigger this, you close it out and then you leave this, take profit, go up. Okay, guys, let's look at this week's few analysis. Yeah, let's start with GBP JPY. Okay. So to look at the structure. Okay, as you can see, this has already broken the structure. Okay. So we're anticipating this to play around and so go to here. Okay. So it broken the structure. I'd be looking at cells to here. Okay, you can go here, first one and then second one. And go to this, the first one here. Sorry. So and then second one here. So you can take the profit there and then your second profit below. So TP2, I mean 1. So TP1, this is TP2. Yep, so I would put my stop loss. However, it's up to you where you put your stop loss, depending on your risk. If you're doing 1:1, that could be enough. Or if you're going here, that's still 1:2. Okay, so that's my analysis for GBP JPY. If we do it with the what I showed you before. Um, it's pretty easy. You can still see the same thing, I'm sure. Let's see. MA. Okay, so we have that. Okay, we have. So as you can see, the cross, we only look at when this cross goes down. The red has to be up above if we're selling. So as you can see here, it's already showed us signs of crossing. Okay, so here we sold, we bought, we sold. Okay, small one, we bought, now we're selling. Okay, so that's for like beginner level. Okay, so you know it's coming down to here according to that thing. Okay, so this week I'd be looking at that. Okay, I'll just wait for selling opportunity for GBP. Okay, so what I think it could still do this a little bit up to there, and then decide to go down. Go down. Okay, purely because it's on a structure level, so that's how the market moves. I think on my other account, I do have this position here already, selling for the long term. In fact, I'm selling it to somewhere here. Okay, Euro NZD. Okay, let me open this. Okay, so if we're just looking at structure, we already know this. It's basically moving down here. And then we have a push impulse up there. Okay. So here, I'll just wait to see what will happen over here. Okay, we could decide to go to here. But if not, then we're still seeing a push up. Okay. We're still seeing a push up for this. Yeah, so for this one, that's what I'm looking at. Okay, but if we're selling here, it's only a short-term sell to some position here. And then here I'll be looking at possible uptrend. If it decides to break here, if it doesn't, then we're still carrying on. Yeah. So let me, if I use the MA again to make it simpler for everyone, another way to look at it. So we have our, okay, you know it crossed here. Obviously been selling all the way here. This was acting as resistance. So it was selling, 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 selling. As I said, it's going up, but it will want to resist here. Okay, can I potentially take some people out here who think we're long-term selling? Okay. It might just take people down here. However, for me, I'd be looking at as long as it doesn't break here, this structure here. Okay, and this is still the green is still above, we're still okay. So that's the easier way to do it. So as you can see, crossed. So it means we're going up, straight up. Okay. Okay. I think this one I entered. I scalped it during the week. Was it last week? I think I entered here to somewhere here. I remember I took a bit of pips for here. Yeah. actually 80. I think I took 100 pips. So yeah, for that one. So this is an uptrend, but it'll just want to play around here a bit before it decides to move up. You just have to be careful when you enter, know when to enter. I'll probably be looking at entering it somewhere. Yeah, I'll be entering it at about 1.70514, somewhere there, as long as it gives me a signal to go up. UJ, although it's not my favorite pair, but I'll just do it because of here. Okay, so for UJ, let me go. Okay, for UJ, oh, sorry. Okay, so for here, as I said, you use a time frame that you can be able to see what's happening. Okay, so for here, I would go to 15 because I can see clearly the crosses. Like here, I can't really see the crosses is like delayed because it's already going up. So I'd go to 15 where it was starting. So there was a good buy over here. But here, you see it wants to cross. So that's why I'm saying I wouldn't do anything for here. As it's hesitating. It wants to go over. The green wants to go below. But it hasn't. So I'll just wait to see what happens. So that's why I'm saying it could end up going down. Because this wants to cross. As you can see here, it wants to cross. That's a good thing about understanding these. Okay, so it can give you a broader understanding, especially if you like new trading. For me, I don't really use this. This is just for, and I show like people who are beginning or beginner strategy. Obviously, it's in depth in this. I go into detail when I show people, but I can't show everything here on YouTube. It's not enough time because when I'm analyzing, I have to show. Okay, so yeah, that's out of bought here and just wait here. You can't buy, you can't sell. But as soon as it starts to cross, gives us a good cross, then we will be looking at selling. But now, currently, there's nothing. Okay, so I'd look at sells only here. I'll start looking at sells because it would have crossed already. Um, and buys, yeah, as long as it hasn't crossed, it's still, if it still stays like this, we're still on buy. So we know at any moment here we buy. Okay. So I'll just put it here, buy at this point, and here you sell, you sell. So you wait to get this point and you sell to here. You sell it all the way to here. So if you buy, as long as it hasn't crossed here, you can do a 1 is to 2 to here, and maybe your risk can be, your stop loss can be somewhere here. Remember, your risk 1 is to 2 or 1 is to 1. So this will be 32. If you put your, you can put 15 here, up to you. 15. Okay, as long as it has reached here, and then, yeah, then your stop loss is somewhere here. Yeah, that's basically it when it comes to this. Okay, so yeah, just wait. We just wait. Remember, Forex is more about waiting for a good setup, not just trading all the time. Okay,
So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, of looking at fundamentals and how to potentially scalp it. And yeah, and I hope the analysis for the week was good for you to just check and just wait for anything that happens. Okay, so as I said, we should be ready to milk the market again as normal. Okay, so yeah, that's remember fun with trading. The good thing is it gives you time freedom. You don't have to trade all the time. Only when your setup is there. Okay, that's what has helped me over the years. I'm not a scalper. I scalp now when I need quick money, but normally yeah, I let my trades go or just wait the opportunity and then enter. That's it. So yeah, so I hope it gave you value, guys, for when it comes to trading, and I hope you can be able to profit when it comes to making money with forex trading. All right, guys. And as I said, it's end of the year. Yeah, I won't be doing a lot. I won't be doing too much forex videos. Unfortunately, sorry for the guys who've been asking me all the time. I try to add forex now and then, but as I said, end of the year now, so markets are closing soon. So yeah, focusing on other things. But yeah, other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, put them on the comment section below, and also don't forget to press the like button if you enjoyed the video, and if you haven't subscribed in this channel, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell notification so you'll be the first one to get notified when it comes to making money online. Okay, cheers guys.